People of YouTube, hello and welcome to another episode of XCOM Multiplayer. Today I'm going to be using a squad that you saw me use in a match with, I think it was NG, when we did our short and dirty caster tournament. So, it's almost that squad. It's not exactly the same. So the squad I used then was 3 lurk jumpers, let's call them that, with LPRs and no additional items, plus a mech, which was a Vanguard, like you see now, this is exactly the same one. In a demolisher suit, which means that the mech can do collateral damage as a Vanguard, and also has a shock absorbent armor, which is 33% less if the person is close enough to him, 33% less damage obviously. And the suit itself, let's open this up, provides kinetic strike and the grenades. So that's the guy. It's a pretty useful guy. He only has a minigun, but he does have 19 health. I think that would be probably 18 in the game, or whatever. And the smoke jumpers are the lurkers, but in this case I changed one of them to hypersenses dude because of how much people use lurkers nowadays. When I was playing yesterday, I got all I got was just invisible dudes, except for the last match that you saw probably. Just, well, whatever. The episode before this one should be the one where I actually didn't meet any lurkers. Unfortunately, really. So this is a variation of, so lurking kind of, the idea is I lurk myself, but I also try to find their lurkers. So hence this guy's gonna have hypersenses. Everything else is pretty much the same. Hypersenses allows them to detect the units, but not be detected as a result themselves, but the unit is revealed, so the unit will know that they've been detected. So this is, again, kind of like having a hunter with, or a deadeye with battle scanners. The downside of this one is obviously that you cannot really throw yourself, or if you do, then they kill you. But the upside of this is that you have unlimited amount of hypersenses. As long as the unit is alive, he's sensing hyper. So that's the idea. Now, the people filling the roles today, so all the lurk jumpers today are Stats 2000, Pedro Leon, who used to have a different name and I forgot what it was. I remember the story that it was a Canadian hacker who stole his YouTube account and then he just became his real name, I think. But I forgot what the other one was. It was something, either there was something to do with tea, or there was a joke that we shared about tea, but I forgot what it was. And there's Frosty, excuse me, who was famous for being also part of our TFTD team. Tito1944 has been longer on the channel than even myself. And then Gorilla Grodd, who has a very, very appropriate name for a mech, even has a double D in Grodd, so that is just perfect. And with this team we go to ranked if we can find someone at this time of the day, and if not, I'm just gonna wait and read some comic books. And 2 days later we have The Mirror as our opponent. Let's check out if they share their details. They do, and their name is Maxime, and they have 69 hours. Great, that's ideal. Hopefully Maxime knows his way around now that he's played for 69 hours. I think that after 69 hours, usually people don't come with all like medic squads. They still try to go for something interesting, like yours truly here. Even though I have a bit more than 69. Right, so we have the Boulevard, which it's not the best map for this squad, really. But I think we can deal with it. I mean, because it's good for the mech. I mean, definitely the mech shall prosper here. Is his arm really blue? Oh, okay. So right, that was a pretty quick move there. Didn't hear anything, so I'm guessing no max. Also, his spend was quite low, so I'm expecting some sort of shenanigans. Well, I guess as always. Right, so the important thing is to distinguish between the people who do not have mimetic. So this guy is not mimetic, right? So we need to... there's not really any great place for him to go. I'm gonna put him here for... So he should be also doing this thing with his animation where we can actually tell that he has hypersenses, or she in this case. Yeah, there we go. That's the electric thing that's going around. Right, so mech can go pretty far. I'm sort of tempted to move him down along this way. Could probably bring him here as well. Let's not rush things. Let's move the mech over here. And what I want to do with the mimetics is I want to sort of hide them around the mech, kind of, a little bit. So ideally, for example, I'd put... Who can go furthest there? Like, you can't... You're the least mobile. Seriously, there's like nowhere for you to go? Okay, fine, whatever. I guess you can stick around there for a bit. And so the mech is there. We can put one of you guys over here. So that's one guy in concealment. And you can actually already go here, so I guess that's alright. Alright, Roger Dodger, you go over there. And now I'm thinking whether or not should I put the mech in Overwatch already, or move him along a little bit. But, whatever, let's put him in Overwatch. Let's not waste them completely. Waste them just a little bit. Or in this case again, her. I think that is a female mech. Seems so from where I am hanging in the air. Alright, still nothing. Didn't hear a thing. So we don't have any scanners. Best we can do is move around. So let's take that mech. And let's put that mech here. And see if we can see anything from there. Okay, so there's an Overwatch there. Oh! Heavy floater. Ah. Interesting choice. So what? Two... Oh, and a chrysalid. Okay, well, this looks like a double bill right there. Right. Can I engage the chrysalid? 57, that's kind of crap. I can just grenade. Can I grenade both of them? I think I can grenade both of them. So I'm just going to go with that move there. 2 damage on both. Oh shit, there's not going to be any more high cover here now. So that's slightly unfortunate. And there isn't really anywhere to hide those units. I could put one there, maybe. That should still be invisible.
Moving to designated position.
I think so. Alright, cool. So 1 invisible, 2 invisible, sorry, and then 3 invisible. It's gonna come over here. Also, that way we'll take a look at what's up on that side. Still cannot see that floater. I guess I have no vision on that side there. Strange. The hypersenses dude, it can probably... Gonna say, come here. I doubt there's any need for hypersenses in this one. In this match. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put some smoke down there. Oh, I see another chrysalid. How did I not see it before? It's quite strange. You can just sit tight, I think. We'll let them come to us, and then we'll attack. Right, chrysalid. Attacking a mech. That should be minus 33%. So that's why there's only 4 damage. I'm gonna punch a chrysalid, so, you know, that's good, right? That's fun. So he probably saw my other guy now. The one that is not invisible. And he's coming up to him there. I was also kind of tempted to just let him make a zombie and then punch a zombie. That would be kind of cool. Alright, there's this guy. Oh, he's already attacking my... he's a choice now, probably. He can, but this guy's not flanked, so that was a miss. Right, so, do you guys want to see a chrysalid get punched? I wonder if I can direct him somehow so that he goes through the stuff. Like, if I put... oh, no, sorry, I almost moved a different person. So I'm going to move the mech here, because this is destructible cover. So if I move the mech here... right, and then direct the kinetic punch over here. That should blow through the cover. Yeah! Oh shit, that revealed my guy? No, it didn't. That was pretty cool. Okay, so we have now this guy to worry about. And also the chrysalid. Now, what I'm gonna do, probably... I really want to punch a zombie. I think that would be really cool. So I'm gonna let him make a zombie, but I'm gonna use these guys here to kill that one over there. So let's see if that works out.
My way.
It's gonna reveal. Oh, oh, he's gonna probably grenade. That was a bad idea to stand there. It's only 50% as well. Oh, we still hit him. That's fine. Also want to move away slightly from over there so the chrysalid decides to bite the right guy. So I'm gonna probably come over here. Probably.
Moving out.
There we go. 68, slightly better.
Kill confirmed.
And he's dead. Now, I'm gonna give him this guy and pretend he was a dash bug. As if like I'm gonna come over here and then be like, whoa, my turn ended. Come on, you know you wanna. Bite him, bite him, bite him. Yes. Yes, you want to make that zombie. And I want to punch that zombie. There we go. Bite him. Mmm, yummy.
Man down.
Very nice. Now, zombie in the making. Now, do I have to... I think I have to wait for the zombie to come out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down here and try and kill the chrysalid with some conventional arms so that I get the chance to punch the zombie. Or maybe even I can just stand here when the zombie wakes up. But he's gonna get it immediately. But his zombie won't be able to go far. So, is it worth shooting the chrysalid now? No, I'm not even sure. Because that's not even gonna be a thing. Well, let's make it look as natural as possible. So I'm gonna shoot the chrysalid now. Damage it. And then I'm gonna get ready to take things back into my hands. In case I need to. So if I come here, will I be hidden? I don't even know. I could come here first. I think that should be hidden. And then... ah, shit, he can still see me. So that won't be a hidden thing. I could come over there. Nah, it's not hiding. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna leave that guy there. And then this one, can I hide him somewhere? I could probably come over there. Yeah, there we go. Come on, zombie. I want to punch a zombie. This is a zombie punching tournament. There we go. There he comes. Okay, don't go far though, zombie, because I only have 2 turns to punch you before you become a chrysalid. Don't rage quit, dude. No, there's no rage quit. You just didn't do it. Right, well, I guess it's time to punch a zombie. Can I come over here? Oh, ideally though, I'm gonna punch him into a car. That'd be best. So I'm gonna come over here. Come on, Maxime, please do not rage quit now. I may not have this opportunity ever again. Punch the zombie into the car. Yes! Success! Oh, that's the best. Alright, time to finish this off then.
Roger that.
Let's give him a thank you. And to the second part of Double Bill we go. Okay, so what you see in front of you guys isn't exactly a live recording. I'm pointing out that this guy I met had 2,600 and something, or 465 hours, or whatever you saw on your screen. So what happened is I recorded the entire thing and then realized that I was not recording the sound, so I have the video but didn't have the sound. So, but I did enjoy this match quite a lot, so I decided to do it anyway. So I have no control of what's happening on the screen. I cannot point things out. I can just talk over my gameplay and basically comment it second time. So as you can see, we're playing on the wreck pier. I had the first turn, even though I think we had the same amount of money, but I just got lucky. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not I can put pneumatics in a hidden position on the roof right there. So one of them, as Pedro was able to do that, so that is exactly what's happening. I'm, if I'm not mistaken, also going to put the other ones on the roof as well, but not actually. No, they're going to be hidden because they're going to be leaning against the roof over there. So that's happening. And in real time, I was commenting how I'm going to use one of the lanes, either the left one or the right one, to move down there with my Mac plus the hypersenses person, which is Tito 1945 44 or 40, 44, he's right there. So this is what I decided to do there. And 50 proof, who has almost more than 2,500 hours, yes, says hi. So that is the plan coming to fruition. I find that it's somewhat easier to fight on this, or start the fight from this side of the map. Actually, this is way too loud for me. So I'm being my polite self. It's kind of easier to start on this side because the way the entrance into the building is open for you. So at this point, I think you can even hear it in the recording, even though the music is slightly muted. The music started playing, as in like, oh, you know, he has visual on me. So I started looking for clues to what this could be, and then came the shot. But the shot missed. And then came the second shot. And that one missed too. I was pretty lucky there. I was surprised that they actually had a line of sight, or whatever, a line of fire rather, on Tito there, because there was quite a lot of rubble between them. But I guess that worked out for the whatever it is in the XCOM that's calculating the line of fire. So obviously at this point I realized I'm dealing with 2 Deadeye snipers. So I started counting the money, and so 2 Deadeye snipers with laser rifles should have been around 6,000 together. So that leaves a lot of money to have other additional units. Now I see sort of things as obvious, but at the time, because I was playing the game and trying to manage the time, I didn't say it. But I was thinking, ooh, he probably, because I cannot see anyone, he probably put down a scanner, because the Deadeyes have scanners. And so I started thinking maybe he has a 3rd Deadeye, or at first I was like, yeah, well, whatever, the scanner, not thinking that a Deadeye cannot also put down a scanner and then also make a shot. But then I think I realized, oh, it could be 3 of them, whatever crazy idea. I don't think can there be 3 Deadeyes? Maybe. Anyway. So I was, for some reason, I immediately go to the scanner thing. I keep thinking that, scanner, people scanning. So I moved away from that side to this one, hoping that I would not be in line of sight, and I would use the medics, who were on the roof at this point, to try and discover where the snipers are. I kind of, knew more or less where they were, because they obviously fired immediately after spawning, but I wanted to stay hidden as I was moving towards them. And it was not very easy because they don't run that far. So these 2 guys, for example, they had to first go to the giant air conditioning unit here, before they could go to the giant air conditioning unit on the other side, because otherwise they would be revealed. So this is when one of my guys, I think, was revealed. Oh no, this is when the hypersensing guy sensed things. So, and I thought, again, mistakenly, because now I realize what that was. I also kind of combined a lot of information in my head that I received from different games I played today. That's how he sees a person that is hidden. So he knows that he's there without actually seeing him. If he were to, I think, be looking at him, then he would, the person would be completely revealed, maybe. But because he has no line of sight on him, but he has the hypersenses. I'm talking about where the snipers are. That's why I'm waving around my my cursor. But again, I was still thinking that this is a battle scanner, and I need to move away to further break the line of sight, which is obviously not what I should have done. I should have moved in there and killed that guy using my 2 units that I had there, because they didn't make him move this turn, because I think they were relocating their snipers to a more advantageous position. This is now where I should have been like, hey, guy, you're dead, but I didn't do that because I thought it was a battle scanner. So I'm trying to shield scan to find if anyone is behind it or where they are, considering different places to go, and back down one was one of the options, but it was kind of far away. So instead, I decided to go towards those crates, I think, over there. Yep. And that's when my hypersenses worked once more. And revealed a rookie medic who was serving, and this is when I realized what was up. I still thought that was a scanner, I mean, because I was just stupid. But I still didn't realize that was a guy as well, I think. Until the very last moment that he was revealed. I kept thinking that was not a guy. I decided to take 49% shot because this is just what I do. And then also just, I think I decided to destroy some cover using this mech here. So that it's easier to kill that guy later. Also try and hide the mech from the snipers further. So there is no line of sight. Line of sight seems to be the word of the day. Right. Oh, I think that's why when I saw the other guy, sort of, but I didn't realize I was seeing him or something. He's gonna be revealed in a second, and it's gonna I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, there's a guy. But maybe I'll see him from above, and that's how I find out he was there. I don't remember how exactly that worked out. So these guys are, I'm trying to move them as far as I can, and I'm still failing with the other one. I ran out of time here. I was gonna move this guy over here, and then move the other one in his place, but it was still not enough distance to cover, or still not enough time units or whatever. So he couldn't really get there anyway, so that was kind of crap. I'm not sure why he couldn't get there, but that's the way it worked out for some reason. So he gets sniped. This is Tito there, getting sniped again. But this time it lands, but only from the one sniper. The other sniper was not in the position at that point to shoot him. And then this guy, the rookie. And this was also a telling sign, I didn't really realize at the time. But I thought like he had some sort of maybe a hunter even with the discs, sorry, with the scanner, whatever, orbs, and then this one. So this one finished off my hypersenses, hyper jumper, we can call him that. But I forgot what time it is that I understand. There's a point where I understand that that guy is also there, but I forgot when it was. I'm pretty sure I saw him at one point. I think when my turn arrives and I move the dude around, move the mech around, that's when I see him or something like that. Okay, so my idea was now that I need to engage the snipers, obviously. One of them I found. It's right there. That's where the last shot came from. Another one I couldn't find, but I was more or less content with finding one, and I was pretty sure that if I go down there, then I can find the other one too. So that move obviously reveals me, that's one. And the other one does an Overwatch shot on me. And Overwatch shots, I think, don't crit anymore. Is that the thing that everyone's been talking about? So, get over there. So that's the second one. And this one obviously has higher percentage because it's only a half cover, while the other one is a full cover. So that lands, but only 4 damage. And Frosty moves in. And takes a shot. And that's one sniper down. Now, we still have this guy over here to worry about. And I'm trying to see, now I'm kind of paranoid and trying to see if there are other people there. But I sort of remember seeing the other guy and realizing that he was actually not a shield scan, or so not a battle scanner, but a guy. But maybe it just happened in my head at some other point. Oh, so here, this is fun. And I pressed dashing, because it says dash, and then I moved there. I was like, oh fuck, I just fucked it up. But I didn't. For some reason, it said dash, but it didn't work. But here I'm testing the theory, which I was voiced in the comments, that if you punch the cover, you also kill the person behind the cover if the cover is destructible. So here's the test. And you see the results. That actually is true. Now we need to move also this guy around. For some reason this turn he can actually get there, which is strange because before he couldn't. And 2 of those guys are in somewhat of a danger because you know, the sniper has a pretty good shot on them. They're only half cover, and he can crit them now that he's not overwatching anymore. But then, if I'm not mistaken, something unexpected happens. Oh no, he takes a shot and kills one of them. Okay. Yes. So that's how it went down. So that was expected part. But I think there's also the unexpected part. There we go. That should be it. And this is, maybe this is when I thought, oh, so he actually has a lot of rookies with Mimetic Skin. And it was critical, but only 6. So the guy survived. And I thought this is his team maybe, but because the clock didn't stop spinning, that indicated he has more people somewhere else. So, now the dilemma is the mech cannot go up there, obviously. So he must be used to deal with the sniper downstairs. These guys have decent shots, but you know, if they do 4 damage, like they actually may take 2 shots to kill this guy. So what I think what I decide to do is do a quick scan, see if anyone is around. I don't notice anyone, and then if I'm not mistaken, if I remember things correctly, I just go for the sniper. But fortunately enough, the sniper couldn't see me where I just went there. I dashed all the way there. I didn't really think of it at the moment that sniper could actually like crit me a lot and then kill me the next turn or whatever. So I just ran all the way there, maybe trying to also distract the sniper from these 2 guys. I didn't want to lose them either. And then I was just deciding how exactly to approach this problem, because obviously it's a rookie, so he only has 6 HP. And ideally you kill him in one go, but you have to do critical for that to happen. I see 6% critical, 100% to hit, and he does 4 damage, because that's how XCOM works. And now I still have this guy, and I need to use him somehow. If I use him on the guy, then he may get hit from by the sniper, but if I move him up here, he has a 90% chance to kill him, which worked out. And the sniper has no shot on him. So at this point he already gave GG. I started writing, I think it's gonna appear even there. That I started typing GG, but I was like, wait a minute. And I was even commenting like, well, oh yeah, I was gonna write GG probably. And I was like, I'm gonna wait. Because I knew that there was another person somewhere. I didn't exactly know what it was. Probably, of course, it was, you know, a similar type of unit, not very strong, because there's just not enough money for that. But at the same time, I didn't really want to run, or whatever the expression is, run ahead of things, or run ahead of myself. No, I forgot the expression. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So I still wanted to make sure that I was gonna actually win without, that happens sometimes. You write GG and then you actually lose. So that is pretty embarrassing. But yeah. Also, another thing I didn't notice at the time, but I only noticed now, is that you can actually get up on this roof, like, legitimately from 2 points. They have the pipe over there you see on the right side, and there's on the pipe on the other side as well. So you can actually climb the roof without having Mimetic or Watcher or whatever other gene or Scale Suit, for example, that allows you to climb things. And that when the final surprise, I think, came through. So that was, I think, the person that I thought initially was a scanner. So he shot me in the back. And that kind of put us in a difficult position. We still have an advantage there, because one of his Deadeye snipers is dead, and he only managed to really kill like 1.5 people with Deadeye snipers so far, which is pretty good. And the mech is really healthy. There's no other way of looking at it. So I think my idea here was that I just do the mech thing first, which make sure that there's no one else around, see if I can find the Deadeye sniper. I couldn't, so I move, the further I can, as far as I can. And that's the Overwatch shot, which does the maximum amount of damage without critting, which is 7. I think. Yep. And then the mech. yeah, that's 27. I just checked just in case how much that would be, but that max aim is obviously great. So I decided to grenade the entire thing and also remove his cover that way. And without cover, and plus there's gonna be 4 damage on the guy immediately. Without cover, he should be quite easy to kill by my units upstairs. And that is what I do. I move the weakest one because it's most likely that he's gonna get killed probably. But it's probably at the same time 3 HP and 1 HP isn't a big difference, even if your enemy has an assault rifle. So that was 100%. And enough, obviously, to kill the Deadeye Sniper, and the only one we're left here with is the rookie. And he cannot cloak anymore because he's in plain sight and doesn't really have any, you know, I cannot find him because I don't have hypersensitives, but I can find him through shield scanning, and then I can either use collateral damage or kinetic strike and kill him that way, obviously, unless he, you know, stays upstairs, which is a place that a mech cannot go. So my hope was that I could kill him with two of these guys, 2 of the jumpers, without needing the mech. But at the same time, I had a different idea about the mech that you're gonna see in a second. So all his shots following that one, I think they all missed, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll just keep shooting there. I'm not doing editing as I'm talking over this, so I'm probably just gonna edit through this to the point where I want to show you, because that, you know, other than that, it's kind of a boring conclusion to the fight, because, you know, there's one rookie with assault rifle against 2 smoke jumpers with LPRs and a giant mech, so you can more or less see where this is going. But I was trying to do collateral damage up there from below. And I couldn't do it from there, so I decided to move in closer. So that's a 40% shot that didn't hit, and the guy's dry, and it's another 40% shot that hit for 4 damage. He has, I think, 1 more shot remaining. That was a miss. And this is when I try to do collateral damage, and it's like super fiddly. I can see it like click slightly, but it just disappears immediately. So maybe I was in a slightly wrong position there. Should have moved maybe like a step or 2 forward, and then it would be destructible. I'm pretty sure you could destroy that, but it's really weird that it didn't really work. And the sound was also quite strange. And I think what I managed to destroy was the glass that was on the whatever skylight there. And but that was the last shot. They also destroyed the cover as well, by the way. So that's how this one ended. I thought it was a very interesting match. Usually, especially, I was kind of like freaked out and slightly that I was playing against someone who was more than 2,500 hours in the game, and also, you know, 2 Deadeye snipers isn't the easiest thing to play against, but I guess, you know, in a way, if you're invisible, it isn't that bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please consider supporting this video in any way you can, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.